All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the day 6th of the 15th day positioning challenge. As you all know, there has been a content series going on my personal profile LinkedIn where I have taken up this challenge where I will be discussing about positioning, uh, one of the core concept of product marketing continuously for the day for 15 days. So on the same context, today is the 6th day of the 15-day positioning challenge, and today we'll be discussing about the difference between brand positioning versus market positioning. So yesterday I gave you overview about what brand positioning is all about, and before that, in the past 4 days, I have already explained what positioning is and what market positioning also. So first, before I get deep dive into what brand positioning is, I just first wanted to explain the difference between the brand positioning and market positioning, because when I was studying by myself, I also got confused in between these two. So before proceeding ahead with brand positioning, let's just focus the difference so that it will be good for you guys to have a fair understanding between these two positions. Alright, so as we discussed, the agenda is to understand the difference between the market positioning and brand positioning. And so let's just start with brand positioning. So brand positioning is about defining how your target audience uniquely perceive your brand. So when we talk about brand positioning, there are three factors which comes into play. First, we have as emotions, then we have relationship, and then we have differentiation. So as you can see on this screen, I have some of the well-known brand in this slide. First is Apple, Starbucks, Nike, Volkswagen, and I have also taken HubSpot B2B in the B2B segment because I personally like the way that brand does the marketing for the business. And all right, so let's focus on brand positioning. But before that, when yesterday, a few days back, when we discussed about what market positioning is, so market positioning, uh, just giving you an overview again, market positioning is about when a brand is positioning themselves in a space in the entire market, in the entire competitive landscape, while in brand positioning has nothing to do with the entire landscape or how the brand is perceived in the market. That's brand positioning. Brand positioning is more personal to how a consumer is looking at your brand, how the consumer is perceiving your brand. So as we discussed, there are three factors which comes into play. First is emotions, second is a relationship, then we have the differentiation. So let's understand one by one each. So emotions is when a brand builds an emotional connection with customers, helping them relate to your brand on a deeper level. So again, it's by triggering emotions of your customer, the kind of stimulation that brands have in the mind of customer with the help of emotion. So this being a strong factor in brand positioning when we are talking about brand positioning. And then we have a relationship. So what relationship is, it's about establishing a clear identity that shapes customer loyalty and strengthens their relationship with your business. Again, one of the major factor creating the creating the image of your brand in the mind of your customer. So differentiation as a factor, uh, let's see what it contributes in brand positioning. So differentiating your brand from competitors in a more personal and relatable way. So this is one of the major point to understand over here, is that when we were discussing about market positioning, we also discussed how the competitors are looking your brands, which I'll cover in this video also. But the key point is the key point to note over here is how a customer is differentiating your brand in a more personal and relatable way. So I have taken the example of Apple to help you understand these three factors. So let's move on to the next slides and focus on that. So here, as you can see, I have taken this screenshot from the Apple website, and you can see that the point first, which I have mentioned over there, is shot on iPhone. So when we hear this word, when the brand promotes or when the brand targets his customers through the advertisement, they use this tagline, "Shot on iPhone." So I would say, what this phrase actually triggers in the mind of customer. What is the, I would say, what's the stimulation that a customer have when they hear this phrase, "shot on iPhone"? It's nothing but the emotional connect that the brand is trying to build with the customer with this phrase, because they are emphasizing on the camera quality, and they're promoting their camera, and also creating a sense of emotional appeal in the target audience. Like, definitely, if you have a good picture, then definitely it has been a shot on iPhone. So the second I have mentioned over here is innovation, premium quality, and limitless design. So remember, in the last slide we have talked about the relationship, and when it comes to relationship, Apple, I think, has excelled their positioning when excel their positioning while building a relationship with the target audience. So how Apple has achieved it? As we all know, Apple releases annually their products, and they always have something new coming up. Let's just keep aside the kind of Instagram meme that we see. Okay, the camera has been placed from this and this, but here the kind of innovation in terms of technology, in terms of software, in terms of hardware, the Apple brings to their customer is, that's again one of the major factor the brand builds relationship with their customer. Again, premium quality, the kind of material the brand uses, uh, the kind of material that they use is last time they have come up with the titanium. They are not using some free low quality metal again, providing this basically helps the customer to feel the richness, have a standard that basically not only portrays the brand identity, but also tell customer, okay, if I'm owning an iPhone, that's what it is. And again, the minimalist design. This all these three. So one thing missed over here is privacy also. I think I mentioned in the next slide. So again, privacy is one of the major leading factors which comes into the mind of a customer when they go purchase a phone, because nowadays, as we see, we have been bombarding with lots of ads. So Apple features its privacy features in a way that builds a one-to-one relationship with the target audience. So again, one of the great quality that Apple provide to their customer. The next thing that we have is the seamless integration across all its products, whether it's iPhone, whether it's iMac, or whether it's Mac or iPad or any other device, whether it's iWatch or even the earplugs that Apple provides to its customers. So again, it's a seamless integration, which is nothing but the differentiation that Apple provide. So if I have, let's say, if I have an entire ecosystem of Apple, I don't have to worry about attaching cables, installing softwares, or anything else to fully integrate. Either I want to integrate my camera with my laptop, or just have to transfer files. The AirDrop features is pretty much amazing. That do the job for me with, I guess, no hassle involved in that. As I talked about, shot on iPhone is nothing but the emotion that the brand is working in the mind of customer, and privacy, innovation, premium quality, and minimalist design is the relationship that the brand builds with the customer, and differentiation is nothing but the seamless integration that they provide across all its products with, I guess, just even nothing, even not with a click, it's just with a gesture only nowadays. So that's the kind of brand positioning Apple has. When we consider these three factors, it nails the emotional positioning as well, the kind of relationship that Apple has built with its customer in terms of privacy, innovation, premium design, and minimalist design. Was superb, fantastic. Again, the differentiation that they have is again amazing. So we have understood what from Apple, we have understood what brand positioning is, and we have already covered what market positioning is. But the key difference between market positioning and brand positioning is market positioning. When we talk about market positioning, it focuses on where your brand stands within the competitive landscape. But when we talk about brand positioning, it centers on the emotional connection and perception customer have with your brand. So brand positioning is more personal, while when we talk about market positioning, it's about how we are looking the brand in the entire competitive landscape. All right, so as you all know, I'm a big foodie person. So I have created these two imaginary pizza brand. Just wanted to help. Just wanted for the reason because I just wanted to help you guys to have more clarity and will be able to differentiate brand positioning and market positioning in a better way. So first I want you to focus on what we have on the screen right now is the Nature's Crust brand. Again, it's a brand which has come out of my imagination, and as you can see I have three main specification of this brand, and with the kind of image that I've portrayed on the screen, you will be able to understand what kind of brand it is. So what is the USP of this brand? Again, is multi-whole grain flour. I mean, this brand is claiming that they don't use any refined flour or maida while creating their pizza base, and also what they are saying is that they use fresh squeezed tomato spread. I mean, there is no bottle sauce, which again have a shelf life of, let's say, 40-45 days. They are saying that they've freshly squeezed the tomato and used the freshly squeezed tomato spread on while creating the pizza for their customers. And the one of the most important thing that they are saying that their pizzas are not baked into the oven or electric oven. That's saying that that bake their pizza in the warmth of the wood fire. I mean, what all can you ask from a pizza brand? Nothing like that. Okay. So this is the one brand, and let's now just focus on the second brand. What we have is Pizza Palette. Again, that's the brand which has come from my imagination only. So what we can see over here is this Pizza Palette brand allows the customer to choose the different spreads. So they have different spread options available with them. You can pick either of the want. So I basically haven't named them, but let's just assume that they have three different spread that they offer to their customers. Customer has the choice to choose while preparing any of the pizzas. All right, so the next thing what we have is multiple flavors. So one of the USP of this brand is that this brand is not asking for you to order two pizzas in different flavors. It's asking you to create a own fusion. So you can have two flavors in single 360-degree, which is kind of an again amazing experience to offer to the customers. And you can see the pizza is served along with some um, uh, fries with chili and pepper on it. So I hope you have understood the kind of what is the difference in the offerings of these two brands and how these two brands cater to different target set of audience that we're going to explore in the coming slide. But I hope by now you have grasped what Pizza Palette is all about and what Nature's Crust is all about. All right, so let's move on. Now let's look at the market positioning perspective of these two brands. How market positioning of these two brands are there. What is the market positioning of these two brands if we have to consider them? All right, so we have Nature's Crust. So as you can see from, as you might recall from the image also, the kind of specification that Nature's Crust has we just discussed. So Nature's Crust positions itself as a healthier, authentic pizza option, focusing on freshness and traditional wood baking. Of course, all right, we can 100% agree to the fact that their positioning is healthier, authentic pizza option and focusing on freshness and traditional food baking, because they have mentioned that they are using the fresh multigrain flour. They are not using any refined flour or maida, and they are also saying that they are using the freshly baked, freshly squeezed tomato on their spread. All right, this so far we are aligned, and from the product offering, what we can conclude is that what they are targeting is they are targeting health conscious customers or those who want an authentic artisan pizza experience. That is again well said. I mean, I'm completely aligned with this thought. um, from a perspective of, I'm saying, or of course I've written this from from a third person perspective. Since we have seen what are the offering of these two brands, we can definitely relate with the kind of market positioning that they have. And coming to Pizza Palette as a brand, since we discussed like the kind of offerings Pizza Palette have, so Pizza Palette positions itself as a go-to place for unique pizza flavors and fusion experiences. Yeah, definitely. What we have seen in the specification, the pizza palette is offering the fusion pizzas, where a customer can have a variety of pizza in a 360 degree only. So by looking at their offerings, we can say that we can relate with the targeting customer. So what pizza palette have in target customer. So what pizza palette is. What kind of customer pizza palette is targeting? Let's look at that also. So it target customers who are adventurous, want something fun and exciting. I mean, definitely, my if I have to look, if I consider myself as a customer to go on a pizza palette, that this brand I will only choose if I would like to have a cheat day in a month. So definitely, so that's how the market positioning perspective of these two brands look like. We have a glance at the kind of offerings these two brands have in the pizza landscape, and we have also looked the kind of target audience that these brands are targeting for. All right, so from a market positioning perspective, this is what we can say about these two brands. Now, let's look at from a customer point of view. So let's consider Juliana again. She's a girl. Let's assume she's 25-year-old living in tier one or tier two city. Let's say in a metro city, maybe anywhere in the wherever we can have Nature's Crust or Pizza Palette. She's living over there. So if I have to ask, and if I have to give her an option, okay, when you hear the brand name Nature's Crust and Pizza Palette, then what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Given a choice, which one you will pick? So what Juliana has to say about Nature's Crest is that this is a brand I choose when I want healthy natural pizza with that wood baked flavor. Completely agree, as the brand portray themselves that the brand is healthy with the kind of ingredients that they are provide. Of course, they are using freshly squeezed tomato spread, so it's kind of natural pizza also, and that they are saying that it is wood baked. So again, the kind of with the product offering only, the customer is able to have this perception, this have made this perceptions about that brand. So if I have to ask, all right, understood. What's your opinion about Nature's Crust? So let's. Would you be happy to share about what is your opinion on Pizza Palette? So let's say what she has to say on Pizza Palette. So Juliana is saying that this is the brand that she would go to when she wants something fun, exciting, and different, which is again, I can totally relate with the statement that she is giving, because the kind of image, the kind of perception which we can make with the offerings of Pizza Palette is something to which I can relate to the statement of Juliana. I mean, the kind of product offerings that they are providing you the flexibility of choosing their spread. They're providing you to have multiple flavors in 360 degrees. So again, it's kind of a fun and exciting experience. If I want to have with pizza, then I would definitely go with what Juliana is suggesting. So that's the customer point of view of these two brands. And all right, let's understand. So when we talk about market posting, is not just about how you have placed in the market, how you what's the customer thinks about your market. But when we talk about market positioning, it's about how the competitor is viewing your brand, how the competitor sees you as well. So let's take how Nature's Crust see Pizza Palette. So what Nature's Crust has to say about Pizza Palette is, Nature's Crust doesn't see Pizza Palette as a direct competitor in terms of customer needs, because Pizza Palette focuses on variety and creativity rather than health or authenticity. And I totally align with this point, because I know that both of these brands are operating in the pizza landscape, but the kind of offering that Nature's Crust has is completely different with the kind of offering that Pizza Palette has. So they are not the direct competitor, but since they are operating in the same landscape, that's what the opinion of Nature's Crust about Pizza Palette is, which is right. And okay, let's see what Pizza Palette has to say about Nature's Crust. So what Pizza Palette is saying, Pizza Palette sees Nature's Crust as a more traditional option and believes its fusion appeal to broader range of taste than Nature's Crust single style healthier pizzas. Of course, since Nature's Crust is only focused on healthier options, but on the other hand, what Pizza Palette have, which Nature's Crust doesn't, is that they have variety of flavors. They can have multiple. I mean, customer can have multiple flavor in one just pizza, in one pizza only. So again, the both the if we talk about the point of view of both the brand, to see each other is totally, I would say I can agree. If I have to look Nature's Crust if I have to look Pizza Pellet from the point of view of Nature's Crust, or if I have to look Pizza Pellet from the point of view of Nature's Crust. All right, so I hope now you have understood when we talk about market positioning, what three things comes into picture is how your brand is perceived in the market as a whole, how customer sees when, let's say, how customer sees your brand when given an option, what a customer think, what the customer have to say, first thing that comes into their mind when given a two option in the same landscape. So we have discussed what Juliana has the point of view of these two brands. And next, what we have is the competitor's point of view as well. So how these two brands are seeing each other as a competition. So these three factors basically combines the market positioning of your brand. All right, now let's get deep dive into brand positioning and the three factors that we have discussed earlier, what that contributes into the brand positioning in the mind of customer, like how a customer creates an image of a brand with these three factors. So let's look Nature's Crust and Pizza Palette with the first factor, emotion. So let's see what kind of emotions Nature's Crust is able to trigger in the target audience. So what Nature's Crust has to say about emotions is that sense of trust and quality of ingredients. Definitely, if someone believes in the quality of ingredients, that what kind of ingredients are going into their food, then I think Nature's Crust is the go-to option because they are building trust on the ingredients that they are using into the pizza. So that is it from my side. What is the other thing that they have to say about their emotions is bring comfort and satisfaction through healthy choices. Of course, there's again a kind of emotions that the brand is triggering, that you can have a comfortable meal with a and again the satisfaction you have because you are anyway you're going to have, because you're making a sense a healthier choice. So yeah, the comfort emotions is again take from my side. Then let's see what another emotion the brand is triggering, represents a clean, honest and traditional lifestyle. Definitely, if someone who is more inclined toward traditional lifestyle, who is more inclined toward the rich traditional texture of pizza, then definitely this brand is the go-to option for them. So I think all the three emotions that the brand is trying to trigger, I think these are perfectly aligned with the kind of brand positioning that the brand have. And all right, let's see what Pizza Palette has to offer. So Pizza Palette is saying that they evoke sense of exploration and novelty, which I again completely link with the kind of fusion flavors that they are providing to the customer. Is nothing but triggering the emotion where they're talking about exploration and novelty. All right, then they are saying that evokes excitement in trying new flavors. Of course, when you will go to let's say if I have to plan, and let's say if I'm planning to go pizza palette, so what is the excitement which will be going in my mind? Let's say if I visited on a day, I've tried two different kind of fusion in one pizza. Let's say if I have to explore another fusion, then I'll go. So that's kind of excitement that the brand is trying to evoke in the mind of the target audience. And all right, what else that they have in emotion is represent adventure in the dining experience. Again, you don't know what you're going to have, how the 360-degree will look like in terms of how the 360-degree will taste. So again, kind of an adventurous feeling. So again, the emotion that the brand is trying to trigger is something which I am completely aligned. Next, what we have is the relationship. All right, this is important factor, how these two brands are trying to build the relationship with their customers. So let's look at what Nature's Crust has to build the relationship with the customer. So what Nature's Crust is saying, customers turn to Nature's Crust when prioritizing wellness. Of course, if someone is looking for healthier option and prioritizing the wellness, I will, if I look myself as a customer, then definitely my first go-to choice will be Nature's Crust. All right, the second thing what we have is builds loyalty through a focus of quality and authenticity. Of course, if given any chance of the day, if I have to pick an healthier option, because if it's the kind of lifestyle that I am living, if it's the kind of lifestyle that I want to continue for a longer period of time, then Nature's Crust has nailed its positioning, because Nature's Crust has already built this whole image around the quality and authenticity. So completely agree on that. And what's this saying, that creates a strong connection with health conscious diners. Again, Definitely the strong connection will be made because the brand is providing you a real authentic traditional experience. So if somebody wants to have this experience again and again, that's the kind of relationship that Nature's Crust is trying to build. Let's see what Pizza Palette has to do in building relationships. So what Pizza Palette is saying, customer choose Pizza Palette for creative culinary experiences. Of course, if I want to have some creative experience, if I want to have a different unique experience, if I want to explore the creation or the creativity of the chef of Pizza Palette, then if that's the kind of relationship that the Pizza Palette is trying to build with the customers. And next, what we have is fosters loyalty among those seeking fun and variety. Of course, if I as a customer is looking for something fun and variety options available in my pizza, then definitely Pizza Palette has named their positioning in terms of building a relationship with me as a customer. Then connects with adventurous eaters wanting something different. Of course, again, kind of a similar thought only, but yeah, that's how they are trying to build the relationship. All right, so now let's look at the one of the important factors when we talk about brand positioning, which is nothing but differentiation. So, Nature's Crust stands out for its commitment to artisan methods. Yes, definitely true, because the kind of wood, because they are making the pizza with the warmth of wood fire. So, I am completely aligned on that. What they are saying is focuses on fresh, high quality ingredient, as they are again and again mentioning that they are using multi-grain flour, and they are also saying that they are using freshly squeezed tomato. So agreed on that part also. That's the kind of differentiation that they are provide, which of course Pizza Planet is not offering. So that's how these two brands differ, and also offer a guilt-free pizza experience crafted with care. So if I have to have pizza on a daily basis, definitely I can go Nature's Crust, because that's not going to hamper with my calorie intake in a day. All right. Next, pizza palette differentiation. So what distinct? So what they are saying, that distinctive for its fusion style pizzas and diverse sauces. Of course, the kind of fusion style pizzas that they are providing, you can have you can make your own fusion. You can have multiple flavors in one 360 degree pizza. Again, a super differentiation when compared to what Nature's Crust has to offer, and the diverse range of sauces. Here, the brand is telling you that they only use freshly squeezed tomato sauce, but in Pizza Palette, you have the option to choose from multiple sauces. It could be anything. I don't know what. I basically didn't created it with the help of my imagination. All right, what's the next differentiation point? Focuses on unique flavor combination. Yeah, that's there. That's the kind of differentiation that they're providing. Again, what it emphasizes creativity and fun in every bite. Yeah. When we talk about Nature's Crust, here you experience a guilt-free pizza experience crafted with care. But if you're going to have pizza over there, definitely it will be a creative, fun. You can enjoy every bite in a fun way. You can taste different flavors with let's say one slice of pizza you have different taste, and another slice of pizza you have a different taste. So that's the kind of differentiation that the brand is providing. All right, so far so clear. I can think like I'm aligned on emotions, relationship, and differentiation factors of these two brands, and I can totally relate with the kind of emotions and relationship and differentiation that they are trying to build with their customer. And I hope you guys are also getting the clarity what brand positioning is all about, and how these three factors play an important role while creating an image in the mind of customer when they hear just nothing but your brand name. All right, the important thing of making this video is here the positioning statements. So when we talk about positioning statement is not just restricted to only one market positioning statement, a product positioning statement, or let's say brand positioning statement. A brand has to have all three different positioning statements. So let's look at the brand positioning statement of Nature's Crust and market positioning statement of Nature's Crust. I'm sure definitely this is going to help you have more clarity. So let's see the what's the brand positioning for Nature's Crust is. For customers with healthy preferences who desire a guilt-free pizza experience. So in all right, whatever I have just read, so let's break it down into For customers with healthy preferences who desire a guilt-free pizza experience, it's clear what who the brand is for. So that check has been done. Nature's Crust offer whole multigrain bases with freshly squeezed tomato spread and wood-fired pizzas. All right, so from Nature's Crust till wood-fired pizza, what the brand is trying to say is we offers you whole multigrain bases. So basically, they are defining what's their USP over here. All right, and then because we don't want you to second guess while enjoying your favorite cravings, and that's the emotion in the positioning statement that they are trying to make. Like when you are having pizza, when you are enjoying your favorite meal, you just don't have to think about the calories that you are intaking. So again, it's a great way to tap into the mind of customer, which I think that they have nailed the brand positioning. All the three factors are combined. All right, let's look at the how market positioning is different. So for health conscious customers navigating the pizza landscape. All right, so now what's the difference over here in the first statement of these two is, in the first I'm saying customer with healthy preferences. Why I have mentioned healthy preferences, that if I on a someday want to have a healthy choice, then definitely Nature's Crust is my go-to option. But somebody who is navigating through a pizza landscape, it could be a health conscious customers definitely who is looking for uh, such kind of pizza. As I mentioned that in brand positioning, it's more about the personal connection that you have. But in market positioning as a market, if we talk about what kind of target audience that you have, it's the entire health conscious customer uh, navigating the pizza landscape. And so we have defined in the market positioning like which customers we are looking for. So let me just help you clarify these two things: customer preferences and target audience. So since brand positioning is about more personal, how customer look your brand in a more personal, unique way. So here the customer preferences will come into picture, because you know this is because this customer will definitely on a given day will can make a choice of having a uh, healthy pizza. But when we talk about health conscious customers, it's the entire landscape where we are targeting. It would not be the case, let's say, if I am a completely anti healthy person. I don't know whether if it's a word or not, but I hope you get the essence. If let's say if I will take the example of my friend, so he's like he's never going to choose Nature's Crust while consuming pizza, because if he's consuming pizza, then definitely he would like to have that junk feeling. So that's the kind of customer which Nature's Crust is not looking at. But let's say if I as a customer see myself, if I as a customer of Nature's Crust see myself, then on a given day I can have a junk pizza, and mostly, but I'll go with the kind of pizza Nature's Crust has to offer. So this is my preferences, but my friend will definitely not in the range. This not in the uh, it's not in the target audience of Nature's Crust. So that's the difference when I talk about customer preferences and the target audience. By saying health conscious customers is nothing that health conscious customer cannot have a cheat day in a month or so. So that's why in the entire pizza landscape, what Nature's Crust is targeting for health conscious customers. All right. Next, what we have is Nature's Crust stand out as a go-to choice for guilt-free indulgence that offers wood-fired multigrain pizzas, freshly squeezed tomato spread. All right, this again, this part remains the same. Again, we are nothing. We are. I mean, the market positioning statement is just trying to emphasize on the USP of the brand, which remains same in brand positioning as well and in market positioning as well. And let's look at the emotional perspective. If there is an emotional angle in market positioning, let's explore, because we prioritize your health without compromising on taste. So again, it's the differentiation that I would say it's not directly tapping into the emotion of the customer. Here, what the market positioning statement is trying to make, that we prioritize your health without compromising on taste. I mean, is I would say this is the kind of differentiation which comes into picture when we talk about the last statement of this positioning, market positioning. Here, that's something that I will think with the help of my mind, that this brand is prioritizing my health without compromising on taste. But when I have to talk about brand positioning, here the brand, what the brand is trying to focus on, that this you don't have to do the second guess You just don't have to second guess while enjoying your favorite craving. So that's immediate emotion that the brand is triggering in the target audience. So I just hope this you have pretty much understood the difference between brand positioning and market positioning. If not, let's just explore pizza palette also, the brand positioning and market positioning statement for pizza palette also. I hope that will help you gain clarity again. All right, so what Pizza Palette has to say is, for customers seeking bold and adventurous pizza experience, Pizza Palette offers multiple fusion style pizzas with multiple flavors and a variety of sauce options, because we believe your pizza should be unique and creative as your cravings. So again, let's just break down this brand positioning statement of Pizza Palette into three. What they have defined, what for I mean this brand is for customers seeking bold and adventurous pizza experience. All right, they have defined the brand for whom this brand is, and again that they have defined the pizza palette offer. Again, that's the USP of the brand, that they offer multiple flavors and a variety of sauce options available. And now let's look at the emotion that the brand is trying to tap in the target audience. All right, what they're saying is, because we believe your pizza should be as unique and creative as your cravings. So that's again the pinpoint, or that's again a bullseye on triggering on the customer's emotion. What they're saying is, if you are creative, if you want to have a creative experience, if you want to have a unique experience, so then Pizza Palette is the go-to option. All right, let's look at the market positioning of what Pizza Palette has to say is. So here, what Pizza Palette is conveying, positioning themselves in the market. Let's look at that. So for adventurous eaters exploring the vibrant pizza, let's say if I have to look myself as a customer, since I mentioned that uh, for customers seeking adventure, exploring adventure. So on a given day, if I want to have some adventurous kind of an experience with my food, then definitely Pizza Palette is my go-to option. As I mentioned, I can afford cheat day in a month. All right, let's proceed. Pizza Palette position itself as the ultimate destination for unique flavor, adventurous with fusion style pizza, and diverse array of sauces. Again, here what they're focusing what they're focusing on about is their USP, unique selling proposition. All right, because we believe that every slice should spark creativity and excitement in your meals. So again, that's the differentiation that the brand is trying to make in the mind of customer. Like if I have to differentiate between other pizza brand and between us, then what is the thing that you have to look at is, because we help you ignite the spark, creativity, and excitement in your meal. Again, this has nothing to do with the emotion. I mean, a little bit, but more kind of a differentiation point of view when we talk about market positioning. All right, guys. So that is all for today. That is the thing that I also wanted to gain more clarity on. So I thought it will be a nice way to help my audience understand what is the difference between market positioning and brand positioning. So this was day 6 of the 15th day positioning challenge, and definitely I'll be coming up. Definitely I'll be posting on about the 15-day positioning challenge day 7 tomorrow. Keep following the content and let me know if you are following, how are you liking it, and whether you are enjoying it or not. I hope this has been an insightful kind of a video for you guys. Thank you so much. If you are staying till here, I really appreciate you staying till the end. All right, bye bye, take care, thanks.